Have you ever noticed that as we get older, we seem to catch every little bug going around? Maybe a grandchild visits with a sniffle, and suddenly you're in bed for a week. Or perhaps you bounce back from a cold much slower than you used to. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. Aging brings a lot of changes, and one of the biggest ones is how our immune system works. But here's the good news. Just because you're over 70 doesn't mean your immune system has to slow down with you. In fact, with a few simple shifts in what you eat each week, you can give your body the strength it needs to stay energized, fight off illness, and enjoy life to the fullest. No magic pills, no complicated diets, just real food that works with your body, not against it. So grab yourself a warm cup of tea, settle in, and let's talk about how you can feel stronger, healthier, and more resilient than ever, starting with what's on your plate. In this video, we're going to explore 5 foods that you should be eating every week to keep your immune system in top shape. They're simple, delicious, and chances are, you might already have some of them in your kitchen right now. Let's start with the first one, and it's something that often gets overlooked: garlic. Yes, that humble little clove hiding at the back of your pantry isn't just for flavor. It's a powerful immune-boosting superstar. Garlic contains a compound called allicin, which is known to have antimicrobial and anti-inflammatory properties. What does that mean for you? Well, it means that garlic can help your body fight off viruses and bacteria before they take hold. Think of it like nature's own tiny bodyguard. Now, before you rush to eat it raw, don't worry. You don't have to bite into a clove like an apple. Just adding garlic to your soups, stews, or roasted vegetables a few times a week can make a real difference. Even better, when you crush or chop garlic and let it sit for about 10 minutes before cooking, it releases even more of those helpful compounds. It's a small step with a big reward. And here's something else: garlic doesn't work alone. It shines even brighter when it's paired with colorful vegetables, especially leafy greens. That brings us to our second immune-boosting food: spinach. Or kale. Or even mustard greens if that's what you prefer. The important thing is the green. These leafy vegetables are packed with vitamins like A, C, and E, all of which help protect your body's cells and keep your immune system humming along. You might be thinking, I've never been a big fan of greens. That's okay. The trick is to make them tasty and easy. Try tossing a handful of spinach into your scrambled eggs in the morning, or blend it into a smoothie with banana and berries. You won't even taste it. If you're more of a traditional cook, add some chopped greens into your soups or stir-fries. They cook down quickly and add a gentle, earthy flavor. Even just 2 to 3 servings a week can give your body the extra armor it needs. And the best part? Greens also help your digestion, and when your gut is happy, your immune system is happier, too. In fact, many people don't realize that much of our immunity lives in our gut. That's where food number 3 comes in, and this one might surprise you: plain yogurt with live cultures. Now I know, yogurt might seem a bit boring compared to some of the fancier health foods out there. But don't underestimate it. Yogurt with live probiotics helps keep your gut microbiome, the community of helpful bacteria in your digestive system, in balance. A healthy gut means better absorption of nutrients, fewer infections, and even better moods. Yes, believe it or not, what's happening in your belly can affect how you feel emotionally, too. The key is to choose yogurt that has live and active cultures on the label. And skip the ones with added sugars; they can do more harm than good. If plain yogurt tastes a little too tangy on its own, you can sweeten it naturally with a bit of honey, some fresh fruit, or even a sprinkle of cinnamon. Try having a small bowl a few times a week, either as a snack or part of your breakfast. Your gut will thank you, and so will your immune system. Of course, eating well is just one piece of the puzzle. It's not only about the nutrients themselves, it's about the love and care you give your body through simple, thoughtful choices. Every time you pick something nourishing over something processed, you're sending your body a message: I'm on your side. And at this stage in life, that message matters more than ever. Now that we've talked about the powerful effects of garlic, the magic of leafy greens, and the gut-loving goodness of yogurt, let's move forward and explore even more delicious ways to support your immune system every single week. Because next up, we have one of the most vibrant, comforting, and downright satisfying additions to your weekly menu, berries. Yes, those little bursts of color, blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, blackberries, they're not just pretty on your plate. They're packed with antioxidants, especially vitamin C and flavonoids, which are like tiny shields for your immune cells, protecting them from damage and keeping them strong when you need them most. You see, as we age, our bodies deal with more inflammation, sometimes from illness, but often just from the natural wear and tear of life. Berries can help calm that down. They're like a gentle breeze on a hot day, refreshing, soothing, and exactly what your body needs. And the best part? They taste like dessert. You can add a handful to your morning oatmeal, toss some into your yogurt, or enjoy them fresh by the bowl while watching your favorite show in the afternoon. Frozen berries work just as well, and they're often more affordable. Just keep them in the freezer and pull them out whenever you need a healthy pick-me-up. Now, as lovely as berries are, there's one more food I want to talk about today that brings a kind of richness and heartiness that feels like a warm hug from the inside out. It's something ancient, trusted, and deeply nourishing: bone broth. Yes, you heard that right. Good old-fashioned bone broth. It's making a comeback, and for good reason. When you simmer bones slowly over hours, sometimes even days, you create a golden, soothing broth full of nutrients like collagen, gelatin, and amino acids. These help support your joints, your gut, and yes, your immune system. Think about it like this: your immune system is like a house. It needs a strong foundation, sturdy walls, and reliable plumbing to work properly. Bone broth helps reinforce that structure by giving your body the building blocks it needs to repair and renew. Plus, it's easy to digest, which is especially important as we get older and our digestive systems become a little more sensitive. You can sip it straight from a mug like tea, especially comforting on a chilly morning, or use it as a base for soups, stews, or even to cook your rice or quinoa for an extra boost. It's gentle, nourishing, and deeply restorative. If you're not up for making your own, there are good quality store-bought versions available. Just look for low-sodium options with minimal ingredients. What's beautiful about these foods, garlic, greens, yogurt, berries, and bone broth, is that they don't just support your immune system in isolation. They work together, like a team. Garlic helps fight invaders, greens provide essential vitamins, yogurt builds a healthy gut, berries reduce inflammation, and bone broth strengthens your internal defenses. It's a full-circle approach to wellness that starts in your kitchen and touches every part of your well-being. And I know it's not always easy. Some days, just getting out of bed can feel like a challenge, let alone planning meals or trying new foods. But here's the thing: you don't have to overhaul your whole diet overnight. Just start small. Maybe you add garlic to your soup this week. Next week, you try yogurt for breakfast instead of toast. Little by little, you build habits that nourish you from the inside out. And it's not just about staying physically healthy. When you feel stronger, when your body is working with you instead of against you, something shifts. You smile more. You sleep better. You find joy in the everyday moments again. A short walk feels easier. A visit from the grandkids is something you look forward to, not something you recover from. This journey, your journey, matters. And it's never too late to choose vitality, to choose health, to choose you. Food isn't just fuel. It's love. It's medicine. It's a way to tell yourself that you still care, still deserve to thrive, still have so much more life to live. And while we're talking about food, it's also a beautiful way to connect. Maybe you invite a friend over for tea and berries. Maybe you and a neighbor cook up a pot of hearty soup with greens and garlic. Sharing these nourishing habits can turn into moments of laughter, companionship, and support, which, by the way, are also fantastic for your immune system. Now, before we wrap up this part of our conversation, I want you to take a deep breath and think about one small change you could make this week. Not 5, not 10, just one. Maybe it's stocking your fridge with leafy greens. Maybe it's sipping bone broth before bed. Or even trying a yogurt parfait tomorrow morning. That one choice could be the beginning of a stronger, brighter, more energized you. Let's keep this momentum going. There's one more food I want to share with you, and trust me, this one might just become your favorite weekly treat. It's comforting, heart-healthy, and incredibly immune-friendly. Because this final food isn't just good for your immune system, it's good for your heart, your brain, and even your mood. I'm talking about fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, or sardines. Now, before you say, I'm not a big fish eater, just hear me out, because this is one of the most powerful, natural ways to help your body fight inflammation and stay strong, especially after 70. Fatty fish are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which your body loves but can't make on its own. These healthy fats help reduce chronic inflammation, which is one of the sneakiest threats to your immune system as you age. When inflammation is constantly simmering in the background, it weakens your defenses, making it harder for your body to fight off colds, infections, or even recover from everyday stress. Omega-3s help cool that fire down. But it's not just about immune strength. Omega-3s are also fantastic for your joints, your memory, and even your mood. Many people over 70 quietly struggle with aches, forgetfulness, or just feeling a bit low. Adding fatty fish to your meals twice a week can actually lift your energy and support brain health, too. It's a small step that can lead to big shifts in how you feel. And don't worry, if cooking fish sounds like too much trouble, there are easy ways to enjoy it. Canned salmon or sardines are great pantry staples. Just open a can, mix it with a bit of lemon juice or olive oil, and you've got a quick lunch or snack. You can spread it on whole grain toast, toss it into a salad, or serve it with some steamed vegetables. If you're at the store and see frozen fillets, those are easy too. Just bake them with a little garlic and herbs, and dinner's done. So there we have it, 5 foods that work with your body, not against it. Garlic, leafy greens, yogurt with live cultures, berries, bone broth, and fatty fish. Together, they create a powerful support system for your immune health. And more importantly, they help you feel strong, capable, and energized, not just surviving, but thriving in this beautiful stage of life. Now, maybe you're thinking, it all sounds great, but will it really make a difference? And I want to tell you from the bottom of my heart, yes, it absolutely can. These foods aren't fads. They've been part of traditional diets for generations. Your grandparents probably ate them. Your parents might have, too. This is about going back to what nourishes us deeply, not chasing perfection, but choosing progress. You're not too old to feel good. You're not too late to take control of your health. And you don't have to do it alone. Every healthy choice you make is a step in the right direction, and the beautiful thing is, your body responds. It's listening. Even now. Even at 70, 75, 80. Healing, strength, and energy are always within reach when we treat our bodies with kindness and care. So take it one bite at a time. Start where you are. Maybe it's adding some greens to tonight's dinner. Maybe you'll brew a cup of bone broth before bed. Maybe tomorrow morning, it's a bowl of yogurt with fresh berries. Small steps. Big changes. And as we come to the end of this video, I want to leave you with this simple reminder. You are not defined by your age. You are defined by your spirit, your choices, and the love you show yourself every single day. Your health journey doesn't end at 70. In many ways, it's just beginning. So tell me in the comments, what's one food from today's video you're going to try this week? I'd love to hear how it goes. If you found this helpful, give the video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. We've got plenty more tips coming your way to help you live your healthiest, happiest life. You've made it this far. You're doing something good for yourself. And I hope you feel proud of that. Here's to vibrant health, stronger immunity, and joyful days ahead, because life after 70 can still be full of energy, flavor, and purpose. Until next time, take care of yourself. You deserve it.